So I just finished this TV show called Freaks and Geeks. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's 18 episodes, well worth your time. I say that because at the very end of the season of Freaks and Geeks, the guidance counselor of the TV show gives our main character an album and basically says, just listen to it. It'll make you feel better. You might think about things differently. And that album was American Beauty by the Dead. Lindsay does end up thinking about things, and I won't spoil it, the ending of the show, but I will say it's got to do with the Dead. And I'm going to be honest, it just got me juiced, and it made me think, I haven't listened to American Beauty before, but you know what I happen to do as like a hobby for my free time is listen to albums in their entirety and think about their lyrics and music and think about the whole thing as a work of art. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit here and do that because, honestly, this album really touched our character. And for the first time in my life, I guess for the first time watching that show, I thought to myself, wow, maybe I should listen to that album. I'm not thinking I'm going to end up having some kind of life epiphany like Lindsay did, but perhaps I do, right? Maybe. I don't know. Either which way, I am excited. So I'm going to hit the play button on this thing. And further my journey into the Dead. Guys, I'm going to hit the play button, but before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join me on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. Come discover music with us. I have a wonderful corner of the internet. We just want to hang out with you and listen to new music together, or share music together, whatever you want to do. I'm sure I've heard plenty of songs on this album, but I didn't realize, they went as, 1970. I don't know, who's in the band at this point or anything like that. So please provide me as much context as you would like. And one of my favorite things about listening to old albums is getting to hear the stories of your lives and what the music meant to you. So please feel free to blow up my comment section with stories of what this music has meant to you. That honestly makes this channel really, really, really fulfilling to me. So anyway, guys, let's check this album out, shall we? It opens up with Box of Rain. Here we go. Vocal panning.
Maybe the sun is shining, birds are winging, no rain is falling from a heavy sky. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through?
Wow.
For this is all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago. Walk out.
So I'm pausing it here just to let you guys know that when in the show, when Lindsay goes to, drop the needle on the record, this is the song that plays. So it's kind of nice because it added an extra level of authenticity to that scene. But now that I've got the lyrical take in front of me, look out my window any morning, any evening, any day. Maybe the sun is shining, birds are winging, no rain, or I'm guessing singing. No rain is falling from a heavy sky. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? Like, kind of a beautiful question of like, can I do anything for you to help you? But I don't know. Maybe I want to let it cook it a bit. I want to let it cook a bit more. Like, how can I help? Is how I interpret it.
This is all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago. Walk out of any doorway. way, feel your way like the day before. Maybe you'll find direction around some corner where it's been waiting to meet you.
Wow. I'm kind of moved by the lyrics. Like, maybe you'll find direction around some corner where it's been waiting to meet you. Like, you weren't even looking for it, but you found it. Sorry, it's just kind of hitting me to place a lot. I'm not trying to get weepy already. It just kind of hits, man.
What do you?
Also, I meant to comment, the bass line, it really, the walking, like the whole thing, I love the instrumentation panning. The record sounds really good. The leads in the back.
What do you want me to do? To watch for you while you sleep. Then please don't be surprised when you find me dreaming too.
Wow. Like, the solo's not a ripper, but it's a smile. It's the sound of a smile.
Look into any eyes, you find value, you can see clear to another day. Been seen before through other eyes on other days while going home.
You really hear the vocal layers, man.
What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? It's all a dream we dream one afternoon on the road.
It seems like the lyricism is kind of riddled with dreamy escapism, right? Like, but at the same time, I feel like there's somehow like a plead, like he wants to help somebody see them through. You know, it's all a dream we dreamed like long ago. It almost feels like it's saying like, hey, this is all something, like we're living something that we dreamed before. But then I don't know. It also feels like in some parts he's saying like, hey, like look out, like everything is good, like. But maybe it feels like you're not. What do you want me to do? And like, I don't know, when the comment on I'm dreaming too kind of made me feel like, you know, if you're not gonna be present and you're gonna be dreaming and aloof, maybe, you know, I might be too. I don't know. I'd love your lyrical interpretation here.
Walk into splintered sunlight, inch your way through dead dreams to another land.
Wow.
Maybe you're tired and broken, your tongue is twisted with words half spoken and thoughts unclear. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? A box of rain will ease the just a box of rain. I don't know who put it there. Believe it if you need it, or leave it if you dare. And it's just a box of rain, or a ribbon for your hair. Such a long, long time to be gone, and a short time to be there.
What a wonderful song, dude. I stopped this lyric. Maybe you're tired and broken. Your tongue is twisted with words I'm kidding. Maybe you're tired and broken. Your tongue is twisted with words half spoken and thoughts unclear. What do you want me to do? To do for you, to see you through? If that's just not some of the most relatable lyricism I have ever read in my whole entire friggin' life, I don't know what is. And the concept of the box of rain, right? Like, wow. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so flabbergasted here. I've just never actually sat and like read through the lyrics, and man, this was just a song. Like just like a smile of love and good feelings in a song. It really, really, really was so nice. I there is a particular lyric I'm looking for. Do forgive me. Where is it? I feel like I lost it there, and that's making me really frustrated. But I don't know. It was like a comment on being happy. Oh yeah, there it is. A box of rain will ease the pain, and love will see you through. That was the lyric I was looking for. I wanted to ask about what you might think that means. Is like the box of rain bringing in like renew, like growth, like, you know, kind of watering, is it like a comment on watering soil, and that's where like the sun and shower, wind and rain kind of come in? I'm very interested in what you think that means. The box of rain will ease the pain, and love will see you through. That's such a powerful lyric, but I wonder about it. I don't know. What an opener, dude. What an opener. I get emotional on the opener. Wow. Friend of the Devil, here we go. I'm familiar with this one. I didn't realize it was from so early in their catalog, I don't guess. 1970.
I lit up from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
I love all of the individual guitar. Hang on, the guitar work there. Listen for the palm mute, like kind of.
Ran into the devil, baby, loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. He took my $20 bill and it vanished in the air. Stop running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
This song is kind of making me feel like the Dead are the line where folk music and Americana in my brain, and like that's a small tiny friggin' thing, you know, like 2-inch club brain here, but when it comes to it, I don't know. In my brain, I feel like just hearing this, it feels like it's distinctly kind of folky lyricism, but also kind of feels like Americana and sound. I don't know. Am I off? Like, correct me, because I'm sure I'm wrong.
Got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison baby, the sheriff's on my trail, and if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, baby, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. Set out running, but I'll take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
I gotta say, I'm really impressed at how distinctly clear I'm hearing all of the individual parts. Like, the mixing and mastering is really a special thing here. Because there's a lot of layers to this. I would be very interested to know about the recording. It's like, did they play this live in a room, or did they dub and layer?
Got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. The second one is prison baby, the sheriff's on my trail, and if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Pew, pew. Got a wife in Chino, baby, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. I set out running, but I took my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
This one didn't obviously really hit me mega hard lyrically, but it was a good song. Like, I enjoyed it. It was just a fun, we like those. They're good stuff. Here we go. Sugar Magnolia. I may know this one. What a thumping thing. Bass line. Oh. Well.
Sugar Magnolia.
Is that a harmonica in the back there? No, it wasn't.
Sugar Magnolia, blossoms blooming, heads all empty, and I don't care. So my baby,
I don't know this song.
Knew she'd have to come up soon for air. Sweet blossom, come on, under the willow. We can have high times if you look back. We can discover the wonders of nature, rolling in the rushes down by the riverside.
I don't think I've ever heard. Is this?
We can have high times if you look back. We can discover the
I've never heard that version of that voice.
wonders of nature, rolling in the rushes down by the riverside. She's got everything we like for. She's got everything I need. Takes the wheel when I'm seeing double. Pays my ticket when I speak.
How are they getting this tone? And the bass line.
Where she comes skimming through rays of violet. She can wait in a drop of dew. She don't come and I don't follow. Waits backstage while I sing to you.
The recording of this song sounds like it's different than the recording of the other song, which it makes me wonder if they recorded this in multiple different places or if this was all done in one spot. But honestly, the guitar sounds are just...
She can dance.
The guitar sounds have been really exciting. Just these little in the back, like kind of... I don't even know how to describe the tone I'm hearing. That.
Well, she can dance a Cajun rhythm, jump like a willies in four-wheel drive. She's a summer love in the spring, fall, and winter. She can make happy any man alive.
Kind of got that reverb on his voice.
Ringing that bluebird, caught up in sunlight. Going out singing, all walking in the sunshine. Come on, honey, come along with me. She's got everything delightful. She's got everything I need. A breeze in the pines in the summer night, moonlight, crazy in the sunlight, yes indeed. Sometimes when the cuckoo's crying, when the moon is halfway down, sometimes when the night is dying, take me out and I wander around.
The drum is very much more panned in the left ear than the right.
Sunshine daydream, walking in the tall tree. Going where the wind goes.
Shaker in the right ear.
Breathing more freely. Light out singing, I walk in the morning sunshine. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream.
I've got to comment on how just beautiful their use of imagery is, right? Like a sunshine daydream. It's got this ethereal, pastoral nature to it. And again, this whole thing, it's very much just kind of like, there's like almost an ode to nature and the beauty of nature within, just like laced within the lyricism here. And I love that because again, like, I guess perhaps in this context, like maybe they did have quite like a hippie following. So not only maybe was it relevant to like the listeners at the time and really what the ethos or ethos, whatever side of the Mississippi you're on, of that culture was, right? Like to kind of take notice of the beauty of things around you. And I like that you see that reflected in the lyricism through such beautiful imagery. And again, the music wails. Like you have so much complexity happening in the background along with these just like harmonies that make you smile with your teeth. It's good stuff, dude. Operator.
Operator.
Don't know what's happening with our lyrics there. Well, no problem.
Operator, can you help me? Help me if you please. Give me the right area code and the number that I need.
Is this Jerry's voice?
Up on the midnight flyer, singing like a summer breeze.
Is this Jerry's voice? Forgive my ignorance. I don't think I know about as much about the Dead as I thought I did. I think I just knew some Dead songs. Is that Jerry's voice? I feel like it's not.
I think she's somewhere down south, down about Baton Rouge. But I just can't remember no number, a number I can use.
I like the bluesy nature here.
Done forgot it. Got to find a number to use.
Not my favorite song on the album. A fun little blues thing.
Trying to check out a number trying to run down a line. Operator said that's privileged information and it ain't no business of mine. It's flooding down in Texas, the poles are out in Utah. Got to find a private line. She could be hanging around a steel mill, working in a house of blue lights, riding a getaway bus out of Portland, talking to the night. I don't know where she's going, I don't care where she's been, long as she's been doing it right.
That harp solo wailed, dude. I want to hear it again.
Been doing it right.
It's so nice, man.
Right.
Not my favorite song, but a fun song, like a dancey song. Another one of those songs that's just a smile. But man, the just that little like sticking the landing there with the harmonica solo was really nice. Really loved that. Candyman, certainly, I don't think a song I know. Also, it seems like Operator was the least or second least favorite of the album. So I don't feel so bad for it not being my favorite. But it stuck the landing. She stuck the landing.
Come on, pretty women, with your hair hanging down.
Ooh, there's Jerry.
Open up your window, 'cause the Candyman's in town. Come on, boys, and gamble. Roll those laughing bones. 7 come 11, boys, I'll take your money home. Look out, the Candyman. Here he comes and he's gone again. Pretty lady ain't got no friend till the Candyman comes around again.
Is the Candyman a euphemism for something negative or what?
I come in from Memphis, where I learned to talk the jive.
I'm loving the piano. That
When I get back to Memphis, be one last man alive. Good morning, Mr. Benson. I see you're doing well. If I had me a shotgun,
wow.
I'd blow you straight to hell.
It's like the happiest sounding, hardest, most metal thing to say.
Look out,
So certainly this is a euphemism for something.
Pretty lady ain't got no friend till the Candyman comes around again.
Yes. That was such a tasty series of sounds.
Got no
This, from the beginning, this like ethereal, like warehousey, somebody tell me how that sound is being made, please. Like, what is he doing with his guitar and equipment to make that sound? It's so nice. I could listen to this all day, just this solo. Is that an organ? Or is it just that guitar tone again? There was an organ there.
boys and wages. If you have got the money, if you got $1, boys and lay it on the line. Hand me my old guitar, pass the whiskey around.
The organ here is amazing.
Tell everybody you meet that the Candyman's in town. Look out, the Candyman. Here he comes, and he's gone again. Pretty lady ain't got no friend till the Candyman comes around again. Look out, the Candyman. Here he comes, and he's gone.
I'm not quite sure. It again stuck the landing, you know. It's like the latter half of that song when you get that solo and then you go into the organ sound. Such a special, such a good song. Like, and again, when I say stick the landing, I mean it really stuck stuck the landing. It was so nice. And I know when I listened to the live Dear Mr. Fantasy, Hey Jude, and heard Brent do the piano stuff, I was like, or do the organ stuff. I about crapped on myself. But I believe that this is before, if this is 1970, this is like the Pigpen guy, right? So he would have been the one playing the ivory off of those particular keys just then. Am I correct there? The next one is Ripple, which I believe is another one I know. Or have heard. I can't say I've analyzed it. Yep. Yeah, for sure know this one. Don't know a single word. Honestly, teaching the rhythm parts to teaching the acoustic rhythm parts to some of these songs would be a great way to get somebody started playing, transitioning from beginner to intermediate guitar player.
If my words did glow,
Get some walking in there.
with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own?
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own?
It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air.
Yeah, friggin' yes, man. The lyrics in this one are hitting my core. I feel like this album has really been a mix of good feelings, some kind of fun songs, but also some really beautiful songs of just being. I feel like I sound like a kind of a hippie here, but I'm not intending to do that. But the good feelings that come with the song, it's not. I'm not saying hippie in a negative context either. I'm just saying I'm not talking like this. It's the feelings that I get from this song. You know what I mean? This idea, if of just wanting to give something, referring to this song as a hand-me-down and broken thoughts, kind of self-deprecating in that, right? And saying maybe they're better left unsung, but I don't really care. Let music be about, and in the air. What a sentiment, maybe if I write a song, it's a hand-me-down, and maybe my thoughts are meaningless and broken, but I don't care. Let songs be in. Yes. It's just so nice.
Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water.
Is this a mandolin or a guitar?
When there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow, reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again, let it be.
Ask for help if you need it, and if your times are good, may they continue to be, or may they be good again. That's nice.
Known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go,
The imagery there.
no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone.
And we've all got to walk our own paths.
Ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow, you choose to lead, must follow. But if you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. La da da da, la da da da, la da da, la da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da.
I think that there's just a really big difference between hearing a song and listening to it. And I think that this song is Ripple in this context is kind of one of those perfect example scenarios. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people might just hear a slow acoustic song and pass it off because, you know, it's like old music or they haven't heard it before. Like, I feel like so many people would not give it a chance past the first moments. And what a beauty of this concept of a ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed or wind to blow, right? It kind of made me think like each of us are our own ripples, and you know, the ripples have effects on things, and those effects kind of span out and interact with other ripples, right? And those things kind of create tides. That's not how it works, obviously, but go with me on that, right? Like, and I guess in this, even just the end, you know, being willing to help if you knew how, you know, and this idea that we all have to kind of walk our own paths and do our own thing, and like, you know, it's not like it's easy, but we all got to do it. But I'd help if I could. I don't know. There's just kind of there's so much beauty in the imagery, but also in the heart behind the words. You know, that's really what it is. It's the heart behind the words. It like you feel goodness from the writing. Brokedown Palace.
Fare you well, my honey. Fare you well, my only true one.
Kind of a melancholy.
All the birds that were singing are flown, except you alone.
Oh,
Going to leave
that piano transition was lovely.
this Brokedown Palace on my hands and my knees. I will roll, roll, roll. Make myself a bed by the waterside.
The piano is really making this song for me.
My time, I will roll, roll, roll. In a bed by the waterside, I will lay my head. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. River.
The conversation between the lead and the piano there was so nice.
My soul.
That,
River.
yes.
Going to take me, sing me sweet and sleepy. Sing me sweet and sleepy all the way back home. It's a far gone lullaby sung many years ago.
I also want to hear that do-do-do thing that just happened again.
It's a far gone lullaby sung many years ago. Mama, mama, many worlds I've gone since I first left home. Going home by the waterside, I will rest my bones. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul.
Golly goodness, that I want to hear that doo kind of thing. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh.
Gone to plant a weeping willow on the banks green edge. It will grow, grow, grow. Sing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go, the river roll.
Lovers come and go, the river roll, roll,
Fare you
roll.
well, fare you well. I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Do-do-do.
Yeah, so the piano there at the end was fantastic, but I think that this song should be the quintessential definition of cheerful melancholy. I don't know. Maybe at bare minimum, it gets thrown onto the list. Like maybe if it's not the definition, it gets put onto the list. It makes me sad that this was honestly one of my favorite ones on the whole album. They found a way how to make you smile and feel understood about a breakup kind of thing, and like go in separate ways. Lovers come and go. The river roll, roll, roll. Man. And then this. This album has actually been so wonderful. She's 7 for 7 right now. Actually sad that there's only 3 songs left. This album has been just beautiful. A total work of art. Maybe I do know this. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I do.
Till the morning comes, it'll do you fine.
I don't.
Till the morning comes.
It reminded me of a song I might have heard on like a Wes Anderson movie, but I'm having a hard time connecting what that movie would be right now.
Like a highway sign, showing you the way, leaving no doubt of the way on in or the way back out. Tell you what I'll do.
Hear that bell ride?
I'll watch out for you. You're my woman now. Make yourself easy. Make yourself easy. Make yourself easy. Till we all fall down, it'll do you fine. Don't think about what you left behind.
You're my woman now. Make yourself easy. I feel like, hey, take it easy. You're my girl. I don't know. It's kind of a declaration. I was sitting here thinking about how I felt like that line set, but I like it.
The way you came, or the way you go, let your tracks be lost in the darkest snow.
And I almost feel like there's a little bit of the Beach Boys-y kind of context of sound here in the way this one's getting played. Not so surf rocky, but definitely Beach Boys-esque to me. And that's not a bad comparison. I mean, they're geniuses.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll watch out for you. You're my woman now.
The harmonies. You're my woman now.
My woman now. Make yourself easy. Make yourself easy.
The lead in the back.
Easy. When the shadows grow, it'll do you fine. When the cold winds blow, it'll ease your mind. The shape it takes could be yours to choose. What you may win, what you may lose. Tell you what I do. I'll watch out for you.
I do.
You're my woman now. Make yourself easy. Make yourself easy. Make yourself easy.
The leads behind the lyrics make me happy.
You're my woman. Make yourself easy. You're my woman. Make yourself easy.
The bells?
You're my woman. Make yourself easy. You're my woman. Make yourself.
Loved the bells there at the end, too. 2 more songs. This is friggin' sad, dude. Because I only get to listen to this album for the first time once, you know what I mean? And this is an album I've smiled and, like, this is one I'm going to be happy to be able to watch again. Like, to revisit, to be like, wow, this is the first time I listened to American Beauty. I'm really, really, really fulfilled right now. Addicts of My Life. Here we go. Ooh.
In the attics of my life, full of clouds,
The harmonies.
dreams unreal,
How many guys are singing that?
full of taste,
4?
no tongue can know.
5?
And lights no eye can see.
Also, in the attics of my life, full of cloudy dreams unreal, full of taste no tongue can know, and lights no eyes can see. Wow! I've commented on imagery and the ethereal nature of the imagery therein, but golly.
When there was no ear to hear,
Kind of off timing here.
sang to me.
What a sentiment.
I have spent my life seeking all that's still unsung.
How is this as far as the so this is the least favorite of the album.
To hear the tune and closed my eyes to see.
There's almost like a church hymn kind of nature to this one, right? Like, honestly, it's kind of, it reminds me of music that would be sang out of a hymnal. But all the same, it feels like kind of the slower jam vibe, kind of like the pensive vibe.
When there were no strings to play, you played to me. In the book of love's own dream, where all the print is blurred, where all the pages are my days.
I like it.
And all my lives grow old. When I had no wings to fly, you
Definitely feels like a live recording more than any of the other songs on the album. The sentiment that gets portrayed in these lyrics and lines, though, of Addicts of My Life.
To me. In the secret space of dreams, where I dreaming lay amazed.
The harmonies are what makes me think Beach Boys,
When the secrets
especially with the higher pitched ones.
all are told, and the petals all unfold. When there was no dream of mine, you dreamed of me.
What a beautiful... And then that bass line. When there was no dream of mine, you dreamed of me. There's a statement of the beauty of being loved here, I think, in some of this, and that's just really amazing to me. Like, love through action, love through, you know, song, through word, whatever. Again, there's this, in my brain, this acknowledgement of feeling loved, When the secrets are all told and the petals all unfold. When there was no dream of mine, and you dreamed of me. That's actually just such a wonderful sentiment, man. Actually, mega sad. I've heard Truckin', and it's the closer on the album. So they really do stick the landing with this one too. Because again, I've heard Truckin', never dug into the lyrics, but going from kind of a more sentimental song to Truckin', it seems fun. Let's check this out. Maybe the lyrics are gonna make me cry. Definitely having, by the way, come off of just listened to Bob Dylan's first 2 Electric albums, this sound feels like they were like, you guys listen to Bob Dylan's new stuff? Or even though in this case it's like 4 years old. What do I do? There's a bass line that I'm trying to think of here. Boston is who I'm thinking of.
Truckin', got my chips cashed in. Keep truckin', like the Doodah Man. Together, more or less in line. Just keep truckin' on.
Smoking or hitch a ride. One of them is the one I'm thinking of. Sorry.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. A typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings.
Dallas, got a soft machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York, got the ways and means and just won't let you be.
I love the organ sound so much, dude.
Most of the cats that you meet on the street speak of true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days, they know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down to the street all alone.
Truckin', like the Doodah Man once told me, you got to pay your hand sometimes because...
Sorry, I spent a moment I Googled really quick whether or not this was a cover. I didn't know if this is one of those ones, and honestly, I didn't get really too far into it because I was like, this is taking me away from the song. But immediately it kind of seems like a comment on a traveling gambling man. But if you have context of the song, I'd much prefer you give it to me than me just Google in the middle of listening to the song. Thank you.
Most of the cats that you meet on the street speak of true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days, they know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down to the street all alone.
The organ and the bass is so nice.
Once told me you got to pay your hand sometimes because it's worth a dime if you don't lay 'em down. Sometimes the light's all shining on me. Other times I can barely see.
The lyrical ethos of this song, I think it's revisited in the song La Risk by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, which is like the grandchild spiritual successor of the Dead, I guess.
Lately it occurs to me, what a long, strange trip it's been.
What a long, strange trip it's been. If that is not something I have said organically on my own so many times after the use of the psychedelics, golly goodness, what a golly goodness.
What a long, strange trip it's been.
I do like that sound though, the way they deliver that.
What in the world ever became of Sweet Jane?
Who's doing the crooning Elvis-y kind of voice here?
She lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on Reds, vitamin C, and cocaine. All a friend can say is ain't it a shame?
Breakfast of Champions, dude.
Truckin' up the Buffalo, been thinking you got to mellow slow. It takes time to pick a place to go and just keep trucking on.
Sitting and staring out of the hotel window. Got a tip, they're gonna kick the door in again. I'd like to get some sleep before I travel, but if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in.
It's a fair point.
Busted down on Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin, knocked down. It gets to wearing thin, it just won't let you be.
The bass line is a smile.
Hanging around you like a travel. Get tired of traveling, you wanna settle down.
You're sick of hanging around and you'd like to travel, get tired of traveling and you want to settle down. Everywhere you go, there you are. And this is a lesson I have come to learn about my own life, but everywhere you go, there you are. If you are unhappy, you are going to be happy whether you are traveling or not. So, learn to want the life you have. But I think that that's just a very, very, very fantastic way to say that. I really love it.
Hanging around you like a travel. Get tired of traveling, you wanna settle down. I guess I can't revoke your soul for trying. Get out of the door, light out and look all around.
I love that walk-up.
All shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me. What a long, strange trip it's been.
I love that. And I feel like there's got to be some sort of intention behind putting this at the end of this of the album.
Whoa, whoa, baby, back where I belong. Back home, sit down and patch my bones and get back trucking.
A 10 for 10. A 10 for 10. I really loved this. I really loved every bit of this. I gotta let it play the other 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. Yeah, guys, this was really just terrific. I really loved every bit of it. I mean, honestly, some songs were deep and lyrically meaningful to me, and other songs were just smiles, right? Good noises, good leads, good music, good keys, good bass, and just fun harmonies. Like, there was so much emotion captured in this, from fun to melancholy to happy to just loving. Again, the beauty of nature considered, all of these things I just really found myself taken with. I really, really, really enjoyed that. How early, actually, is this in their catalog of albums, I wonder? I know that there, are many, but let's double check. How do we rank here? Was that? Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is, I guess, Grateful Dead self-titled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5th studio album, maybe? Okay. In roughly 3 years. Okay. Looks like maybe a Live Dead album in there as well. Okay. Yeah. Guys, now we know. That was the album that Lindsay listened to that made the end of Freaks and Geeks happen the way it did. Jeezy Pete, that's a heck of a catalog. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for being here. I love you. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And please, share your dead stories with me. Anything you got on this album, I would love to hear about. It was a 10 out of 10. I absolutely adored it. Absolutely loved it. I love you guys. Be the best. Goodbye.